Man, my data just ran out.
Here, you can use my phone.
Thank you. Come on, man. My data finished again.
Relax, honey. You can always use mine.
Wait, how come you always have so much data?
I told you I switched to Tele mobile postpaid plans. Those plans come with plenty of data, so I will never run out of data again.
Okay, well, why don't you come over here and show me more about these plans? Because I'm about to switch to Telem data now.
Welcome to the Late Night Show. Hope everything is okay. Hope everything is all right. Andrew Dick here. Okie dokie, kids. What's happening on the lovely island of St. Martin? We begin with Endorsement Day. We had Postulation Day on Tuesday. On Wednesday, it's all about, Nomination Day. No, some people call it Endorsement Day. Some people call it Signature Day. It is not Voting Day. The amount of people that messaged me today and was like, Andrew, there's only 3 parties numbers coming in every hour, but what's going on? Where do I go to vote? I was like, wait a minute, what? What? I do a show every day, guys. You guys know how the process works. Do I have to explain? No problem. Because this can be a little bit confusing for some. So let me just give you a rundown. Just for those in the back, just for those to get refreshed, because you can't keep up with all of the circus acts that is happening in our political system each and every time. So I'm sure you want to get refamiliar with the process. So, 9 political parties, USM, DP, now PFP, then we have the ECE, the OMC, the SAM, the UP, and the National Alliance. Those are your 9 political parties contesting this upcoming SNAP elections. Very important to say SNAP because there is a shorter campaigning period for SNAP elections. Usually, the long drawn out one that we had was Friday. It was in January, which was a regular term. Finally, huzzah, a regular term. But when it comes to the snap elections, like, when politicians don't get what they want, so they invoke Article 59, which basically state you can dismiss the parliament, dismiss the Council of Ministers, and head back to the polls. That was enacted by our Honorable Prime Minister Luc Mercelina because of Kevin jumping up, jumping down, coming back, leaving, coming back, leaving. It's like a very toxic ex that continues to come in and out of your life and you finally say, that's it, I'm not doing it anymore. I want a new one. So the people of St. Martin won't give you a new one. Is it the new one you deserve? I don't know. I don't know. What do you deserve? So, the political parties had they have Wednesday and Thursday, which is today, Wednesday and Thursday, tomorrow, to accumulate a number of signatures. The number is 144. Why 144? It's because it's a percentage, 1%, I believe, of the voting population. Does it make sense? Hell no, because 144 signatures and I can be elected to the highest body in the country. Anyway, I don't make the laws. That's what the law says. Now, it's 144 signatures that you can go to the census office and the civil registry. You give them your ID card or you give them your passport. They see that you're an eligible voter. You then sign for one list, not two, not three, not four, not five, not nine, one list. Now, who has to be the parties that are set to receive the 144 votes? The way that our system set up is new parties or parties that did not earn a seat in parliament. Let me say that again. New parties, so the OMC, the SAM, those are new parties, never ran before, running for the first time. They have to get 144 signatures by voters. They have to be endorsed by the voting population, which is 144. Again, don't ask me why. That's just what the law says. And then, of course, the existing party, which is the ECE, the one-man party, who is now a three-man party, of Mr. Wigley, Emmanuel Wigley, he didn't obtain a seat last elections, so therefore he has to go in like a new party and get 144. Let me stress that you only need 144 signatures, not 150, not 160, not 190, not 400, not 500 signatures, not 1,000 signatures. Between the hours of 9 a.m. and 4 p.m., you need, once again, 144 signatures total. But apparently, the new parties want to show that more than 144 people believe in them, so come on down and sign. You here might as well. For no reason, because you just need 144. That's it. You don't need extra. You don't need to be a showboat. You don't have to, have the small syndrome, the small Andrew syndrome. You don't have to do that. You could just take your 144 and go your way. Go and campaign. Go do something else. No, you want to stand in front of the government building and say, yeah, I got 200 or I got 180. Hear me roar. You just needed 144 though. Why are you wasting my time though? Or like, what's happening? What's going on? The morning started at the government administration building with leader of the SAM and its political candidates, supporters, campaigners in front of the building trying to get to the race of what we call, the road to 144. Then, of course, the OMC was there. Olivier Ariel, the king of drama, was there with his supporters trying to get people to come and sign for his political party. Of course, I would think that as soon as 9 o'clock reached, they would have lines of people standing to put OMC, in the race officially. But that was not the case. He started off very slow. And then the ECE. I'm worried for the ECE. Why? Because they have three candidates. But then at 9 o'clock, when it opened, when the registration opened for the political parties, there was only one signature at 10 a.m. And the reason why that is crazy is because they got 3 candidates. So not even their own candidates believe in themselves in order to, like, are you gonna just like sign up the list together? Let that be your base, the first 3? No, they're just like one. They just had one signature for a whole hour. What a run, long time. I want to be able to do that. My ego would get bruised up. All right, so the first one to get the 144 signatures was that of Frankie Myers Sams. Though everybody had expect that. So, they received it. Let me just give you a rundown of the time. So, by 12, let's say by 1 p.m. By 1 p.m., the Sam Party had 166, the OMC had 164, and the ECE had 16. All right, and that's at 1 o'clock. At 2 o'clock, 2 p.m., the SAM had 185, the OMC had 192, and the ECE had 20. That's when I started to get annoyed because I was like, you only need 144. Why are you still collecting signatures? Yeah, because the people do, they come all the way from wherever to just come and sign. So might as well we just give them a chance to sign. At 3 p.m., 185, that was for the SAM party. OMC had 207 and ECE had 23. So ultimately, the OMC qualified. The SAMs qualified. The ECE has one more day. It's 2 days from between 9 and 4 p.m. that the registration is open for new and parties that didn't get in for persons to endorse them. So the ECE it has till tomorrow, just to make it clear that if the ECE does not collect the rest of the signatures to make it to 144, and I ain't talking about Olivier Matt, I'm talking about real Matt here. If he doesn't get the necessary signatures, he will not be able to participate in the elections. That has never happened before in our system. Most of the political parties that always try to collect or get endorsement always get it because we like to help each other here. The thing is, the political climate this time around is a little bit different because Olivier, the OMC just muddying the waters. I don't care. I just want to say it out. And we just need to remember who we are as a people instead of acting as hooligans. Because for the life of me, I don't get how we trying to get into the public, public office, and we making drama at the government administration building. Let me bring you up to speed. Take a look.
When I was here earlier, they tell me communists are good for business. It's government business. True. And the Western got to leave. He done sign, he has to go. That's what they tell me. Favorite, no, they tell me. It's like recording now. Freedom. You can't go outside. Hold on. Okay? You got to leave the problem.
But everybody has to leave.
Sign, leave. I can shout because I can. You don't understand that I can tell you how I'm speaking. The remedy is sign and leave.
Olivier, let me tell you, can I tell you something? Can I tell you something?
Record. Back up.
Listen, everybody saw him there. Everybody saw him there.
The Marcus
Olivier, everybody saw him there. Everybody saw him there.
Coming up on me like a bad boss.
Olivier already, everybody saw him.
Hey, don't touch my wife, boss.
No, he's not touching me. He's not touching me.
That's the leave.
Yeah, everybody saw him. Look at his face. Look at his face here. Everybody saw him. I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. Now go.
Favoritism.
Yeah, but everybody saw it. Everybody saw it.
The man will come and tell me I'm not from here. The man will come and tell me I'm not from
Everybody
here.
saw him. Look
That's
at
the
his
lead.
face there. Listen. Yes, exactly. Everybody saw him there. Look at him. Look at him.
That's the lead. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's
But
go
let's go
outside.
you.
I'm coming outside.
No, you go
are.
first.
You are.
You walk first.
Let's go, leader. Let's go, leader.
Thank you.
5 minutes. He has
Shame on you. Shame on you. Shame
That's the
on you.
lead.
Shame on you.
Hey.
He didn't touch me.
Okay,
He did not touch me. I
He
did
has to
like
leave.
that.
The
He
rule
did
is the
not touch
rule.
me.
You come inside, you have to leave.
Yes, but Olivia, you know how it is. They are in power now.
They're not in power.
Olivia,
That's the lead.
everybody done seeing him sitting there. Everybody done seeing there. Now let's go. Let's go. Please.
Let's go.
So I'm a little bit conflicted with the video. Why? Because clearly the police officers don't know who the hell Andy Westcott is, so I don't blame them. They're just thinking that they're just, protecting a citizen, which they should, because it shouldn't matter whether it's Andy Westcott or not. Who's Andy Westcott? Sarah Westcott's son. Duh. So you would think that they would know, but maybe they don't know, or maybe they're just, doing their job. My issue is, if it's endorsement day for the political parties, what the hell Andy doing there? Like, your mother is the president of parliament, so what? So you just going into the government spaces and sitting down and trying to taunt people? Because I know what Andy Westcott Williams was thinking. He was probably doing the whole, Olivier talks so much shit about me in the videos, I'm going to go in his face and sit down and show him he can't do nothing. And if he mess around, I'm going to call the police. Yeah, police. Yeah, Olivier harassing me. Send 5 patrols, please. It was such a bitch-ass move. I was like, what the hell is this? It pisses me off completely. Like, Andy, it was unbecoming of you to do something like that. You know Olivier would go off the handles because you know how his conspiracy does run already when it comes to, the whole family and how he just act when it comes to DP and DP is the devil and all kind of craziness. And you just there taunting him, sitting down with a smile going like, do something, bitch. Do something. Like, excuse me? How would you get out of the people them building instead of just pushing your privilege in the people's faces? Like, okay, we know who your mother is. Whoop-de-doo. Like, that's the problem with St. Martin in the first place. This nepotism, this type of who you know, who you be. You don't want to mess with him because he's so what? Nobody's better than anybody. And Olivier, don't think you're off the hook. I'm coming to you. But that shit there, that thing is completely rubbed me the wrong way. Only because Andy should have known better. He should have been an adult instead of acting like a spoiled child sitting there. It might as well he go back to damn primary school, or no, more like clear school. How you say it? Not primary, underneath primary, daycare. Might as well you go back daycare, the creche. You just sit there, like, he can't do me nothing. Like, what the hell? You don't have businesses to run. You got money to collect for your mother. Olivier, let me tell you something, partner. St. Martin, for the past elections that we have, the 200 elections we have in the past 13 years, has always been a place whereby people didn't have no animosity, or at least didn't show animosity when it comes to the political atmosphere. And I know you've been missing for some while. You've always bragged about the fact that you had to run from St. Martin in order for you to become successful. And now you are asked come back and coming to disturb the peace of these frustrated St. Martiners already by coming with your circus antics. just because you can. I got a Dutch side and French side passport. I'm special. Make me prime minister. Olivier, how you want to become prime minister and you getting on so bad with a police officer who a couple of days you promised that you will take care of if you are elected. Do you remember? Justice is so close to your heart, and you're going to make sure that all police officers and justice workers are treated well and with respect, because Lyndon Lewis is no good, and you are the answer when it comes to everything civil service. Do you know that the Prime Minister is responsible for general affairs, and general affairs usually goes under civil servants, meaning all civil servants is kind of sort of your responsibility. So for their well-being, you can actually make a difference or a change or something in the right direction. But instead, you in the my face. You can't tell me nothing. Look like a damn bully. It was distasteful from a political party leader. We don't do that here. And you introducing it to St. Martin without you even knowing. Because people are going to watch that and they're going to think they got rights when it comes to police officers on the Dutch side, going in their face and pointing and telling them F this and telling them that and telling them all kind of things. Do you know how many laws you broke, Olivier? At least 4 laws you break. Why? You don't know? It's because you don't look to get yourself familiar with the difference between the laws on the French side and the difference between the laws on the Dutch side. You're dual citizens. You always bragging about it, about the laws and what you can do to safeguard citizens. But when you are breaking it, it goes out of the window, and you think you're in the United States, and you think you can go in the face of a police officer here on the Dutch side, and you're going to tell him, F you, F your mother, F your sister, F your child. And when they break your face, or they arrest you, you're going to say, oh, it's Lyndon Lewis, and he wants me arrested, and Sarah Westcott Williamson, Andy Westcott, and all of them coming for me because I talk on behalf of the people. Give the man a break. That is the start of the campaign, ladies and gentlemen. Yesterday was postulation day, meaning that the official campaigning can begin. The first day that we start off with this type of drama. We could do better. Let's not bring that type of negativity in our politics here. And I know what you're thinking when it comes to this coming from someone who makes fun of politicians on a daily basis throughout the whole year. But you know that's what I do. You know that's what you get when you tune into this platform. You know exactly what you're going to get when you come here. So I'm not going to apologize for that, but I'm going to say that I am so scared for the upcoming weeks. Because in order for you to get attention now, you just need to say something that is outrageous, put it on your phone, send it around, and then it goes viral. 100 people watching a video and going like, look at that damn ass. It's not viral, it's just idiotic. You're a clown. We just laughing at you. So yes, everybody see. But does it translate into votes? Does it translate into them understanding what you're coming with? Does it translate into plans? Let me get back on track, political parties, all 9. And remember what this election is about. It's not about who will become the prime minister. It is not about who will become a minister, but it's about parliament, legislation, and making this 16 square miles livable again. Because right now, people are frustrated. They're to a point whereby it is borderline, forget all of this. The GB outages ain't helping either. Not having enough to buy food, poverty issue on St. Martin, it's not enough. And then you want us to worry about all you petty shit because all you 200 candidates trying to fit in 15 seats? Yeah, we're fighting for 15 seats. Get it together, guys. Get it together. We're starting off well. So, the SAM, the OMC, congratulations. After I just cut off, after I just cut all your ass, I go like, hey, congratulations, guys. Congratulations to the SAM and of course the OMC for acquiring the right signatures. Oh, you didn't need the extra ones. I don't respect the extra ones, by the way, because it doesn't matter. You just need 144. But the law doesn't say top 44, 144. You can just, if more people come before it closes at 4 o'clock, they can allow you to just sign. But I think it's like showboating. Why you stop it? Okie dokie. Welcome to the Late Night Show. First part. When we come back, like promised in our last program, we are going to go and dissect the National Alliance party list. Yeah, they sent it to me late last night. Thank you, by the way. Sally.
At GEBE, we take the safety and quality of your water seriously. Every day, our dedicated sample collectors venture into the field, visiting the places that matter to you: water tanks, school, supermarkets, home, and high-risk areas. Once these samples return to our water quality lab at KB, they embark on a journey that safeguards your well-being. Our dedicated analysts take over, sending these samples to the microbiology and chemistry department, respectively. This is where the magic happens. We test for a range of parameters, and we do this every single day, no matter what, including holidays and weekends. In our microbiology department, we focus on 2 major tests targeting various bacteria. Confirmation tests are conducted, and we have plans in place in case the results are confirmed. And then we do it all over again, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Rain or shine, your water safety never takes a day off. So when you turn on the tap and enjoy a glass of GEBE's water, you can do so with confidence. GEBE, the power to serve.
At SXM, we're taking travel and tourism to new heights. Here we boast spacious check-in areas, 10 passport control points, comfortable departure lounges, and an exciting new airport mall. Finally, there's an airport in the Caribbean that takes your travel plans as seriously as you do. Princess Juliana International Airport. The experience will move you.
And I fall on my knee. Tell me how to wait to be. Tell me how to wait for. Tell me all that I should know.
Great job, Carl. Thank you. Jeremy, come on up. For the final word in the Spelling Bee Championship, please spell insurance.
Insurance. Nagico. Insurance.
That's correct. I hope your father can spell Nagico too.
Nagico is insurance. Insurance is Nagico.
Welcome back to the late night. I have to go and get some water because that rant was ridiculous. I apologize. Not. Let us continue. The National Alliance yesterday had a postulation day. Of course, postulation meaning where they went and had a fanfare at the Parliament building of St. Martin. There was the last one because, you know, they wanted to do the whole, you saved the best for last. You saved the best for last. It was pretty big though. Yeah, they had the biggest crowd. So that doesn't necessarily mean that it translates into votes, but they had a good showing at the postulation. Your highlights of the National Alliance. Okay, they're one. They're more than like, I would say the more like five, because they're missing like five. I do some bad Olivier mathing right now, but they're missing, I think 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. They're missing 6 candidates to make 23. I don't think this is a good thing. But anyway, let me go into the National Alliance. Of course, the list is pretty compact with 17 candidates. So we're going to begin with the number 1 candidate, of course, Sylvia Jacobs, Member of Parliament, and still the leader. Follow the leader, follow the leader. Yeah, so the National Alliance list, the number 2 candidate, where is it? I had the list here somewhere. Hold on. Let's get in there, okay? That's type of thing we do it now. I sent out a lot of stuff yesterday, but Jesus. In any case, yes, so the number 2, of course, is none other than Egbert Shorendi Doran. He is the number 2 candidate of the National Alliance. Of course, former Minister of Romy, most hated politician, your favorite guy to stand solid, or we still solid? He was solid in January, and now he's like, we still solid. It's like, ha, you thought I was going anywhere, but I'm not, Silveria. I go again for this election. Number 2. Okay, number 3, of course, Artwell Irion, our Minister of Finance, the cheapest. I say the cheapest. Can I say the cheapest? I'll say the cheapest Minister of Finance in St. Martin history. you bring, and you tell Artwell, so Artwell, listen, so the whole idea is that I want to do this for the government, and it's going to cost us just about $200 in order for us to do this. Normally, I charge $500, but we're going to just do it for the government, because I don't, or you say, are you bankrupt and or you don't got money? Oh no, that's messy. I say, I know that are you just, are trying to get out of our financial bind, so I'll just charge $200. And after I'll watch you straight in your face and say, look what we're gonna do. You said normally it's $500. Do you pay taxes for your company? Yes? Okay, so look what we're gonna do. We're gonna pay you $100 in cash, and then give you $300 off of the taxes that you owe the country. And you're like, so you're like, that sounds like a good deal. Thank you, Minister. did I just pay my taxes without even knowing? Did I just pay my taxes without even knowing? As well, you're number 3 candidate on the National Alliance list. Then we have Cloyd Marlin, of course, the dynasty. Cloyd Marlin, a big voice in Parliament. Listen, I noticed that many people have been throwing shade when it comes to Cloyd Marlin and his stint as a politician. And let me just remind you that the first time that Cloyd Marlin was elected was in January of 2024. In July of 2024. So for you to ask or to say, well, what have you done? Partner, I just get in. I just get sworn in, and then 2x4 throw this whole election thing in our faces. So obviously I have to come back to you and say, hey, put me back so I can do what I originally said I was going to do, which is not be in opposition, but be in government. Duh. For some reason, or you think that these politicians trying to get into office so that they could just be members of parliament. Yeah, I did say that it's a legislative election, but you want to make sure that you're in a position where you pick the executive branch. Duh. So, Unde Cloyd Marlin is the number 4 candidate on the National Alliance. Then we have number 5. Darrell York, he's the number 5. We got some interesting number 5s. I'm going to do a debate for all number 5s starting this weekend. Then the weekend after, the number 4s. The weekend after, the number 3s. The weekend after, the number 2s. And then the leaders debate, which means practically those parties that come and have the balls to be on a late night platform, because most of the politicians always go like, Andrew, he's a joke. I ain't worried about that. No, you're just scared of the questions I'm going to ask, which is fine. But those who are actually going to show up, thank you so much for accepting. So look out this upcoming weekend for the number 5 debate. I believe we're going to do it on Saturday coming. And then next week we do number 4s, the week after number 3s, then number 2s, and then the leaders debate a week before elections itself. That's what we do here for late night. We give invitations, and if they come, hey, we perform. They don't come, we do it ourselves. Alrighty. But the Darrell York, architect, engineer, a real Dutchman. And what else? Cheap. He cheap like Artwell. Yeah, same way, cheap like Artwell. Oh, cheap. He lived Holland too long. Yeah. But, for him, he'll save your money for sure if you get to elect him. I know that for sure. Darrell York does have a lot of extensive knowledge on how to get us out of our road network situation that we're in, because he has some good ideas. I spoke to him about it, and he was just going off and going. I was like, partner, you're on the wrong party. The number 5 candidate on the National Alliance, Darrell York. Then we have number 6, the All-Star, Mr. Q credits, Edsel Gums. What's his middle name? What's Edsel Gums' middle name? E. Edsel. I hope it's not Elaine. Edward. Edsel Edward Gums. Okay, I need to know what the E stands for, Edsel. All-Star, let me know what's going on. He's the number 6 candidate on the National Alliance. A first-timer, first time on the scene. He is fresh. Take it easy on him. He just started. But we're going to hold him accountable, because we don't want no rookies that don't know what they're doing. Right, Kevin? And then Kevin going to be like, no, Kevin don't want no rookies. All right. The number 7 candidate is Anna Elaine Richardson. Elaine is back. It's a little bit of bittersweet, because most of the justice workers going like, yes, please, Elaine, come back. Please, come back. And then Batman in the back going like, excuse me? Demoted. You're going to the courthouse. You're going to the courthouse. Aye. All right. Then we have the number 8 candidate, Angelique Rumu, former member of parliament. Then we have number 9, my girl, Miss Williams, Caboran, Webster, Shamila Webster, Miss Dutch Quarter. What's something with the village? We gotta make the village and build it and break it? No. Let's build back the village. The village of the... You know what I mean? Like, if there's a street or a neighborhood and everybody watching each other kid, aka something like a babysitting service, no? Everybody watching each other's back. Jesus. Shamira Webster Williams. Number 10, we got Curtis Thomas, Droopy. For those who don't know the cartoon Droopy, Google it. I can't give you the reference to what the joke is, but just, hey, Curtis, open your eyes. Open it. It open? Okay. Formerly of the not National Alliance, USB, now on the National Alliance. Then we have number 11, Hyacinth Richardson. Hyacinth, welcome back. I hope you bring the baby. Okay? I hope you bring the baby. Then we have number 12, Connor Allen Kay. Listen. Before you send out stuff, sir, one, put a smile on your face, because this is not what, I don't even know what that is. You see his face? You see his face? He looks so serious. I was like, what the hell is this? And also spell check, sir. Spell check all your artwork. Jesus Christ. Nobody told him about that he misspelled a bunch of words. That's a rookie mistake, but stop being a rookie and put some love and compassion into the work that you put out for the voters. Nobody going to vote for someone who just doesn't pay attention to the minor details. Right, Silveria? But welcome to the political arena, sir. It's fun here. It's fun. Hi. And smile. First time when I see the picture, I was like, ooh, who's that? Ooh. Who's that? Then we have number 13, Shamira Hernandez. Oh, that's the Brenda Brooks lookalike. Hey, double ganger. Okay, then we have number 14, Terrace Ray, of course, the media just infiltrating these political parties like nothing. It's a thing like, or you could have just asked a comedian to be on any particular list. Like, I wouldn't accept, but it's okay if maybe you could just ask. It's not that I'm jealous or anything about Gromiko and also Terrence. Like, I'm happy for you, but you could just ask me and, let me say no, but then at least I would feel special because you ask. Anyway, then we have Kenny Foston, Mr. Bodybuilder and Youth Advisor. That's number 15. The sac passe on the list. Louis Herzog, number 16. I swear to God. I tell you, Louis is a whole vibe. Because nobody can stop him. He's like, no, I'm running again. Yeah, but Louis, you only get 10 votes. Yeah, that's okay. First you don't succeed, you go again. Okay, Louis. All right. Yay. National Alliance the best. Okay. Hey, take it easy. Louis, take it easy. It's like you can't pay for that type of energy or that type of commitment because that boy just a National Alliance to the core. It's like, yay. Number 16. And number 17, we have Guy Carlita. Hey, she looks nice. It's hot. Why wouldn't you vote for this? I mean, so, she's nice. She's nice. I would like to get to, interview her so that the people can know, a little bit more about, how professional she is, because she's nice looking. Mhm. But it's not about the looks, it's about what is important for the country. Yes. Mhm. So that's the 17 people that's on the National Alliance list. Now, the thing is with the National Alliance, it's weird. Normally they do a 23 list. Now they're doing 17. Should they be afraid? I don't know. Let's do some predictions, okay? There's 15 seats up for grabs, all right? Quick maths. Let's do the math. Let's do some mathing, all right? The your USM party, led by Luke Messolina, received 2 seats last election. DP received 2 seats. The NOV received 2 seats. The PFP received 2 seats. ECE received 0. OMC wasn't in the last election, so don't bother me. Sam wasn't there. The UP party received 3, and the National Alliance received, ready, 4. Yeah, nobody jumped ship except Kevin. Kevin jumped ship and left the No party and became independent. So Kevin is by himself, and that's why he's out of the election, because nobody trusts him, so the No end up with 1. But Kevin still supports the 2x4, so it's basically still that the No has 2, even though they don't acknowledge Kevin. So for this election, you have to factor in the people that's jumped ship, the people that's joined, and the type of willingness of people to vote. So, if you start off with the National Alliance, because of the number of people that left them, you drop them from 4 seats to about 3 seats. That's my prediction for the National Alliance on this day, the 3rd of July, because it can change any minute based on the momentum that we have. The UP party, we still are maintaining, I would say, increase to 4. So they would get 1 extra seat. The reason why? Because Bryson Walkin, the number 5 candidate on the United People's Party, Rolando Bryson, is working like a dog to get back into Parliament. So therefore, with him pushing and the other top candidates of the United People's Party, they have the most momentum right now. I see them increasing to 4 and not staying to 3 or decreasing to 2. So, Akeem Arinel, I see him returning. You have also Francisco La Cruz, who just become an MP for the first time after waiting so long, all his life, to become a member of parliament, and then 5-6 months in, click, he got to go back to the polls. And he's like, wait a minute, what? I wasn't ready. I don't want to leave. No, Rolando, give me back. No. So, of course, he would want to come back. So, obviously, he will work hard. Then you have, of course, the number 2 candidate, Richard Gibson. They didn't do very well for the past elections, I must say. So I don't know how he's going to do this time around, but this is a party that is completely different to the party he was on. Before, he run with the DP, he run with the National Alliance, he run with other political parties, but this is literally the Green Party, literally the capitalist party. So he might do a little bit better based on the party's ideology. So I would say that he would do very well. I don't know if enough for a parliamentarian, but at least bringing the votes, hell yeah. Another top person to look at after in the United People's Party is Miss Junini Chantiliere. Junini. Why? Because she's working hard. I'm hearing it. People telling me, and I'm like, who? Junini? She working? Wow, okay. She's always been a hard worker. So hopefully, let's see if that will bear fruit. So that's why I give it the up a little bit edge, and I give it him 4. Then we have the Sam Party for now. I just give them 1 seat. That's where the National Alliance one that dropped would go to. The one from the UP I'll tell you where it coming from just now. So the SAM party, I see in one seat for now. The OMC, they ain't there yet to get one seat. I know all you want to hear, they got one seat because they have 19 candidates, but 19 candidates don't mean nada. Yeah, so for me, why the OMC needs to work a little bit harder for them to garner one seat. Doing this whole shock and awe thing is going to get old real quick because it's about issues and not necessarily the drama of, oh my God, I'm the victim. I just stop being a victim and be candidates and be a political party that comes with actual solutions and proposals. And then we'll see if we could give you that one seat. Then the ECE, let's get them to true signatures first. The PFP, I'm still maintaining them at the 2 because they have a stronghold, they have a base, they have a niche. So I'm still keeping them at the base. The No Party is the toss-up for me between 1 and 2. Why? Because Bonkampa has to perform excellent. You have Wilson has to perform the same numbers he had before. Chris has to maintain the numbers that he received during the last election, and then the replacement for Kevin would have to be the minister, Batman, the Minister of Justice, Lyndon Lewis. He would have to actually double his votes, and he cheap ass. He don't advertise. He don't put no big billboards anywhere. They just do the whole, the people will put me there. Said no politician, but anyway, if he does better than the numbers, which is 180, 160 usually is his number. So if he does, if he doubles it, then they maintain the 2 seats for sure. Not enough for 3, not with the list that you have. The DP, that's where I call them the sleeper party, because when you don't factor them in, they just come out of nowhere, and Sarah just go like, Andrew, 700, 600 votes in your ass, and I beat Krisha. What you saying now? And I'll be like, okay, all right, Auntie Sarah, take it easy. And of course, Trisha Helaga Martin, she's been working as a theatre minister, kissing babies at the marketplace and doing what she needs to do as far as theatre is concerned. So that's going to be something you have to look at. The URSM, I don't see them performing as well as last election, especially with 15 candidates. However, nobody factored them in last election. Nobody assumed or even thought that Luke Messalina would get 700 damn votes. So that's going to be something you still have to look at. But they ultimately will be the party that everybody will be gunning for, because they hold the prime minister's position, and the prime minister is the one responsible for calling the election. Whatever the reason is, the one that signs is the prime minister. And who's the prime minister? Luke Messalina. Who's Luke Messalina? Leader of the URSM. He has to answer to the voters, and we'll have to see if the voters will agree with him. Okay, Late Night Show with Andrew Dick. Let's go to an interview that I had with Miss Edie, after the break. Stay with us.
4 years uninterrupted, yet the electorate wasn't convinced. January 11th, you were graded and fell short. Your support regressed, yet here you are doing all that you can to get back in. Sid Martin, don't be fooled. Let's think critically about our choices. Hashtag keep them out. Fabio Doralis.
Greetings, I'm Anna Elaine Richardson. You know, after the results from the January 2024 elections, I realized it was an opportunity for me to take some personal time after dedicating 4 long years as the Minister of Justice. I didn't anticipate us going back to the polls so soon. However, many of you have been asking me if I'm going to contest the snap elections on August 19th, 2024. Yes, I will be contesting this election. And this is why I'm inviting you to join me and my fellow candidates on the National Alliance slate this Tuesday, July 2nd, 2024, Postulation Day, as we march to the Parliament of St. Martin to submit the qualified list. On the campaign trail, I look forward to meeting many of you as I seek your support and vote on August 19th, 2024.
At SXM, we're taking travel and tourism to new heights. Here we boast spacious check-in areas, 10 passport control points, comfortable departure lounges, and an exciting new airport mall. Finally, there's an airport in the Caribbean that takes your travel plans as seriously as you do. Princess Juliana International Airport. The experience will move you.
And I'll fall on my knee. Tell me how to wait to be. Tell me how to wait for. Tell me all that I should know.
At GEBE, we take the safety and quality of your water seriously. Every day, our dedicated sample collectors venture into the field, visiting the places that matter to you: water tanks, school, supermarkets, home, and high-risk areas. Once these samples return to our water quality lab at KB, they embark on a journey that safeguards your well-being. Our dedicated analysts take over, sending these samples to the microbiology and chemistry departments, respectively. This is where the magic happens. We test for a range of parameters, and we do this every single day, no matter what, including holidays and weekends. In our microbiology department, we focus on two major tests targeting various bacteria. Confirmation tests are conducted, and we have plans in place in case the results are confirmed. And then we do it all over again, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Rain or shine, your water safety never takes a day off. So when you turn on the tap and enjoy a glass of GEBE's water, you can do so with confidence. GEBE, the power to serve.
Great job, Carl. Thank you. Jeremy, come on up. For the final word in the Spelling Bee Championship, please spell insurance.
Insurance. Nagico. Insurance.
That's correct. I hope your father can spell Nagico too.
Nagico is insurance. Insurance is Nagico.
Okie dokie, late night show. Of course, we are here and in the political season too.
But I'm here for politics.
I know, but it's no matter what. We always just, always.
But we can talk about politics.
We can talk about politics. We can talk about anything. Now, Edie.
Yeah.
You are doing a shindig, and as usual, you're bringing it different. Yeah. And I don't appreciate the shade that you put on your Facebook page about, look how you supposed to do a concert.
But listen.
I need you to explain.
Listen, I went to the Hacker Summer Festival in Curacao, and Cervando and Florentino is like old school when we were back 12 years old, salsa and merengue. Mm-hmm. And then you had Nicky Jam, you had Fernando Villalobos, you had a bunch of artists, Latin artists, and it showed us that you can do different. Look, North Sea Jazz coming up with Seal, Mark Anthony, Jennifer Hudson, and we just stuck in the freaking bouillon and soca. Tired people, I tired. I want grown people thing. Bring some jazz. Bring something where I can, I can go show off, enjoy.
But you can see that the market is there for it, because look at G Money and Verse recently did the slow jam thing, and it was like,
because we older people. Mm-hmm. We want something else. We are not in a it bothers me after a while. That's for my children to go. I want to go somewhere where I can dress nice, have a cigar, or they have really a concert. So if somebody wants to bring Juan Luis Guerra or Gilberto Santa Rosa, please do.
Please do.
Please do.
Is it about a makeup of an event before we go to yours? What do you look for when you say, okay, I'm going to put this together for St. Martin? I'm going to do it a little bit different. I'm going to cater for a particular crowd or a particular group. What's your
My thing is
qualifications?
we need to start taking a risk. We are focusing too much on local to please the local audience. We have a bunch of islands around us, small and big. So we need to start marketing outside of Guadeloupe, Martinique, and those areas. We have Santo Domingo, we have even Puerto Rico, we have Miami, we have other places that people are willing to spend and come to an island, you know, and listen to different type of music. Even a rave fest. Like, you know, a good rave fest with big artists can make it big. Like, look how you have people traveling all the way to Brazil to go to a rave fest. People, let's hold it close. The way they
can you
travel
explain-
to North Sea Jazz.
Please explain what's a Raid Fest, because I just saying yes, but I have no idea what that is.
White people music.
Okay,
No,
you get it right away.
European, like house and stuff, like techno, yes.
House, techno.
And you know, we just need to concentrate on marketing outside. making a
Diversify.
name. Yes, I know.
I love it.
I heard that. What's the one in Aruba?
Soul Beach.
Soul Beach is gonna be last year in Aruba.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what I understood.
And they're going to change it up, you think?
So those are things that we should. I know the history that it started here in St. Martin, but I think whoever is coming now to become the next minister of TEAT needs to really focus on, we cannot have slow seasons. So entertainment is something worldwide. So bring entertainment here. Give out, put a budget in what's it called? In tourism office,
yeah.
especially for events.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because it costs money.
Exactly. And bring and focus your marketing. Even St. Kitts. I was in New York. Taxi with St. Kitts and Nevis on it, driving in the middle of New York.
Oh, yeah.
And I mean, and they're promoting the St. Kitts Festival on God. So I mean, what are we doing? And we keep saying, we don't have money, we don't have money. Use your network. You know what I'm saying? Do barter deals, exchange. There's so many things you can do, but I feel like we are so, I'm sorry to say it like this, but we've not given people with visions opportunities.
Yeah.
We like to keep the dinosaurs in.
Yes.
And
Innovation is not innovating.
No, it's like a bad word here. Like it's
and trying something different also at a risk, and that's where it comes back, I guess, when it comes to you saying that you should be able to be willing to take a risk.
Yeah, take a risk.
Is what we don't have because we're so comfortable on autopilot.
Yes.
Even though we drive in a Corolla.
Yes.
It's like we just ain't looking to upgrade. We just looking to just stay one way, and it's working. It's going. It's moving. So therefore, let me not touch it because I don't know when it's gonna break down.
That's true.
Which is crazy. So your event. Tell us a little bit about your event.
So as you know, my roots are from Curacao.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't even hear it. I didn't even hear it in your accent.
They said Curaçaoleños welcome here.
Yes. Yes.
They told us to buy them whatever. You remember that video? But yeah. So, and we are a pretty big group of Curaçaoleñans and Arubans here.
Correct.
So last year I had the 2nd of July party that was at the harbor, and I brought Icons, Jens, and then a group of Holland.
It was a shindig, I remember.
It was a good party, you know, and people kept asking for that. So I said, first I was a little bit, I want to do it and stuff. And then I decided, okay, you know what? My birthday is coming up, so I'm going to do my whole birthday weekend. I go be crazy. So then I decided, let's do something. But, you know, when I do something, I like to do it extra, so extravagant. So I was like, what can I do?
Really extravagant.
Yes. So I was like, what can I do to be different? And I thought a masquerade ball. Because, you know, a lot of people have secretive life. So I was like, put your mask on and then...
Like there's a difference.
Yeah, no, not that.
Come on.
We have like, put your mask on and, you know, do whatever you want to do. Whatever happens in a masquerade ball stays there. But I wanted to make a ball, make where people can dress up again to go dance, like the first party, like people really dress up.
Yeah.
Yes. So you can dress up either in gold, black and gold, and just have a great time, a great dancing event.
What I don't necessarily appreciate, Edie, and I'll just tell you this publicly, is that the amount of money you're costing me because of somebody wants to buy an expensive dress and they want ball. I would say ball what? Or it's prom? What are you talking about? No, you're old. Wear regular clothes.
No, you have to come nice. That's my thing. You have to come nice, show off. Like, you know what? So I wanted to make it where people are gonna really like feel like
I go all out.
yeah,
Because
feel like they're at a
She
ball.
didn't even want to go on Sheen. Okay, no problem.
No,
Like,
no Shein.
no Sheen in there, no Sheen, no Sheen.
So
She want to go back to front street, back street. I'm like, whoa, okay.
French side.
French side. Don't give me an idea.
So that was my vision. I was like, I wanted to bring something where people are gonna talk about it. Like even how I did the first concept with the outside food area and brought Curaçaoian food and stuff. So I'm gonna bring that back in a lease.
I love that.
And I said, who better than Icons? But I wanted to be still different. And I said, you know, Nederlandse Antillen back in the days consist of different islands.
Yeah.
So I said, how about I please the Arubians?
Ooh,
so I went back in when I was young and I said,
Who was? Yeah,
that was Ataniro.
And that was it.
Yeah, so I called them. I was like, they were on board. So I said, okay, I booked Ataniro and Icons, which is going to be a great combination.
Jeez, boy, Edie, you don't know what you're doing with these connecting these good bands together. You know, explosive. Love it. All right.
Then I was like, okay, I'm going to give respect to always you have to have a local band in house. So that is then Control Band.
Yeah.
I don't do any dance party without Control.
Yes.
Because it's a magic. Because you're going to hear it if you don't have Control.
Like, where's Control? Like, we love these bands, but where's Control? What's going on?
Yeah, what's going on? So after Control, I said, okay, I need some DJs, but I still want to do it different. So I brought Aro1, which is a major DJ from Curacao, and I let him then do the DJing. And I said, okay, everybody was like, but there's this guy called DJ Black from St. Martin, Black Boy.
Yeah, Black Boy is a name, especially for a dance party.
Yes.
I just call him the young. Yeah, no, like a Black Boy bad. He bad. He really.
So I got Black Boy then added. And then when I went to Curacao, and I was like, okay, my party done. So I went to Hake Festival, and I saw MC Chris Trick with DJ R1 on the main stage. I said, but I have R1, but R1 ain't complete without MC Chris Trick. So
and what is
right there in Curacao, I just said, I need you in St. Martin. So he said, which day? So I said, on the 19th and the 20th. You know what's the 19th, right?
Yeah.
So they were like, okay, I booked it. So my party's going to be complete because we're going to have the best MC from the Caribbean area. He's doing major things in Holland. So it's going to be a party to remember.
It's one thing to watch the flyer. Don't get me wrong. Watch the ads, hear the ads, but to just hear it and you just imagine in
the dancing,
dancing. You're going to be sweating.
The
it's gonna
snacks,
be,
the food
and
outside.
And what I like about Edie Party, which was so surprising for me because normally I don't eat at parties like that.
But you ate.
So they got no more soup. They got no more. But what going on with the
we had pan kukarko.
Yes.
Pan kulomitu. And when they finished, we just had to make pan kugalinha. All the satays.
I was like, but how you mean you don't got no more, sir? It's 2:00. It's 2 a.m. Please, and finish.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, no, and the soup amazing. So it's going at it's taking place at the Alice
Convention Center, yes.
And ticket locations.
Yes, ticket locations are Von Dorp, Madame Estate.
Of course, yes.
Yes, and then we have La Caleta in Simpson Bay.
Yes.
And then we have Nos Deseo Truc di Pang, that is in K-Bay.
It's in K-Bay, yeah.
Yeah, the Truc
di
Pang.
Yeah, that's in K-Bay now.
Yeah.
Okay. And I do know that you have some VIP packages.
Ski
I
Bay or
know
Cahill?
the
By the hospital.
Ski Hill. Yes, yes.
Sorry.
Ski Hill. They know what we
Yeah,
mean. They know what we mean.
And you're like, yeah, Ski Bay. No, it's not. It's
I was just thinking about the food. Sorry.
Yes, that's good.
So, the Jesus, I forget what I was going to say. The tickets. Yes, VIP.
Yes, I
Because
have
I know
VIP.
not going.
Yes, I have your VIP tickets for you, by the way.
What are you talking about? It is just a surprise. Yay! Oh, now you're going to be in trouble. Who is going? Dun, dun, dun.
You got two, so you have to choose one.
Stop. You should have stopped and I have my VIP. Then I could say, she only gave me one.
Meet you in general.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
No, we have VIP singles and we have tables. Tables of 2, tables of 4, tables of 6, and table of 8. The tables of 2 are done. I don't have any more tables of 2. I just have a few left of table of 8 and a few left of table of 6. Wow. So the VIP has hookah, you have snacks entire night, you get the choice of bottles and stuff like that. And forget your VIP reservations or tickets and stuff, you just have to call 586-4180. Yes.
It's going to be a shindig.
Yes,
it's going to be nice.
That weekend, I think after Saturday, we ain't waking up on Sunday because we partying since Friday.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's a real weekend, boy. You set up yourself for some doing thing like, I don't know if I'm going to do nothing. Okay, boom, a weekend. You just
only the 19th is on invitation.
Yes.
That's going to be crazy too.
That's going to be, yeah. Oh, I don't know how you're going to do it. Okay, so the name of the party, the name of the event is the Masquerade Ball.
Yes.
And it starts at what time?
It starts, doors open at 8.
Okay.
So there we're going to have music from Jack the Hot Boy.
Yay.
We're going to have music for that for like an hour. After that, DJ Black Boy is going to start. Then after DJ Black Boy, so by 9:30, Control is going to start.
Wow.
So Control is preparing on a whole show.
Wow.
Yes, a whole show. So you're going to have 3 shows after each other.
And this is just for inquiring minds,
Mm-hmm.
The lighting inside, will it be?
It's dark.
Don't say it like that. I don't say it like I do. We need lights.
No, because there's a masquerade ball. What happens in there stays in there. At the end of the night, I got some light sticks and foam light sticks for everybody to enjoy because we call it the Hora Loca, where it's carnival music from Curacao and everybody enjoys. But during the whole thing, it's very dark, very, very sexy, a very sexy environment.
I love it. Thank you, Edie.
Finally, yeah.
Thank you, Edie. You just come in clutch. Just before, elections. Yeah.
And I told them, come to the party because those are votes.
Hey, they only got a little bit of VIP left, guys. Let's go. Especially the National Alliance.
Why? I don't want to try to stop the party. She's a Gashi minister.
Edie. You're supposed to leave that for me, okay? Ideos.
Oh, yeah. She's probably going to throw a shot like, oh, she's talking with her 31 votes. I don't care. I'll say it out loud.
You say it out loud and proud. All right. Of course, everybody is invited. Edie, let's bring it back. Bring it back. Everybody's invited.
Yes, everybody's invited. If you are a lover of dance, dance music and just want to dance and either way have fun, elegant, be able to show off finally a party where you can, dance all night and look good and feel good. A mature party.
Mature.
Yes, mature party. Definitely come out. Mm-hmm. It's going to be a show. You have Ataniro, you have Icons, you have Control. They're all coming hard. We have the best MC, Chris Trick, and we have DJ R1, also all the way from Curacao. We have DJ Black Boy and DJ Jack the Hot on. So they're all gonna be there. We're gonna have fun. Remember, my parties, I like to be extra.
Really
so you
extra.
might get a surprise. You never know.
Yeah. Like last time, a day before she announced, or 2 days before she announced, big ass artists coming. Like, we was like, what? It isn't enough? Yeah, but they called me and they wanted to be part of it. I was like, okay.
You know, and the funny thing is, everybody is excited to come and perform in St. Martin, especially when I called them. They were like, Edie, the way you treat us, because to me it's important as a promoter to treat your artists good.
Yeah, no matter what.
No matter what.
the sad story.
No matter what, just treat them good.
Yeah, and they'll always want to come
They
back.
always want to come
And they'll also be very, 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 like, assistance-wise.
Yes,
like,
they are.
They will be understanding.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much for coming.
You're welcome.
That's what we do in here, you know, always on time, and we always do things the right way.
Yes, he's always on time. Very on time.
Late Night Show, we'll be right back.
Hey, I'm late for my date.
Oh, bye. At least you know I know.
I didn't know where it was. By Andrew. Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Guide your flow, ándale. Sin tampoco no me queda más. Cerca mi paz, pero lota tengo otra vida. Mi deseo está mucho más. Por ejemplo, nos dos de un gas, pero lota tengo otra vida. Mi tingani tengo como pareja. Si te trata de amores, sei no te problema. Danos vida de tal manera. Veces solo Dios saco lo va para nos. Que juntos no se imagina. Diti un día nos propio lloran, pero lota tengo otra vida. Salí de gente gana mantener. Son chile en boca sin tincunes, pero lota tengo otra vida. Baby, mi tingani timbo como pareja. Si te trata de amor, solo Dios saco lo va para nos y yo le quitar a mí la manera realidad contra nos destino no distinto contra nos kasi solo Diyos sa kolobay para nos.
You Deserve It Foundation presents on Saturday, July 20th, a masquerade ball featuring none other than icons from Curaçao. Also featuring Atanito with full band from Aruba. Plus, St. Martin's very own control band and DJ RO1 from Curaçao. Secretly enjoy a majestic night filled with music and mystery at the Elite Convention Center. Doors open at 8 p.m. Get your limited early bird tickets for just $35. Advance tickets are $40, $45 general admission, and $50 at the door. Tickets can be purchased at Van Dorp in Madam Estate, La Caleta in Simpson Bay, and Mi Deseo Tructipan in Cahill. For VIP reservations, call 586-4180. Get ready to dance the night away on Saturday, July 20th at the Elise Convention Center in Madam Estate as You Deserve It Foundation presents Masquerade Ball featuring icons from Curaçao.
All right, time for your flashback. And the flashback is pretty easy. We're just going to go back to the last election. Done. That's it.
Flashback.
Welcome to the Late Night Show. Hope everything is okay. Hope everything is all right. I'm your host, Andrew Day. Don't ask. It's laundry day. You would think that I would at least have 5 shirts for 5 days in the week that I take my show. No. It's laundry day. So anyway. Today on the show, the ban on plastic for the island of St. Martin. Of course, our friends and neighbors of Dominica implemented a ban in 2019. We like to be the followers, decides to pick up the mantle again and start to discuss it once again. Now, on Thursday, they had a meeting of parliament with 3 ministers. You had Minister of Tiat, Stuart Johnson. You had the new Minister of Romy, Christopher Weaver, and of course, the worst minister in St. Martin history, Cornelius the Weaver. Now, those 3 ministers were in Parliament to talk with the Central Committee of Parliament to discuss the possible ban of plastic for St. Martin, at least the plan of. Now, again, very disappointing is the fact that these 3 ministers, it take 3 whole ministers to come to the Central Committee meeting of Parliament to say that they're working on a plan, and then afterwards they execute the plan, then they're going to get back to us. Meaning they are going to implement a impact study on the use of plastic. Let me save the St. Martin people, the taxpayers of St. Martin, a great deal of money before we go and pay a consultant to do a study or for them to Google the amount of plastic that is killing the environment. It's bad. It's bad. You see, I just saved you hundred thousands of guilders because the Ministry of Tiat will be paying somebody to actually study the effects of plastic in the environment. You serious? You serious? You don't believe me? Take a look.
In support of the proposed ban, the Ministry of TIAT will conduct an economic impact study on the discontinuation of the use of plastic bags in the short, mid, and long term. We will also develop communication strategies on the proposed plastic ban to include educating the public about the separation of garbage. Of course, this also transcends through several other ministries.
Now, if you don't want to hear me say Tebad, let's go to Dominica, where they actually implemented this since the beginning of the year. This was part of the promotional campaign that Dominica had prior to the implementation of the ban of plastic and styrofoam. Take a look.
To ensure that we set an example in the region of leadership in the area of climate resilience.
I came to Dominica 25 years ago, and one of the things that attracted me to Dominica was the nature and the pristine environment. Over the years, we're starting to see more and more plastic show up in that environment. So I think this is a very, very necessary step, banning the use of plastics, so that we can keep our pristine environment, have a healthier community, and an image that's more in line with a nature island.
While Dominique is a local environmental conservation organization, and we've been around for about a year now, and in that time, we have removed about 3 tons of plastic waste from the coastline.
We have been doing this because of the detrimental effect that plastic has on our environment, like killing thousands of our wildlife, causing our soil to be infertile, poisoning our waterway, and in turn harming us.
We commend the government for its recent plastic ban and look forward to working with the government for cleaning up our nature island.
Conventional polymer stays in the environment for 450 years, as opposed to a biodegradable product which would last 3 months in your environment. Imagine all that material being brought to a composting facility. It would mean that we'd have less material coming to the landfill. It would mean that the 2 tons of material that we're receiving on the landfill could be diverted to a compost facility. This would improve our space on our landfill and the lifespan. We at the corporation definitely welcome the ban on the importation of single-use plastics and styrofoam products on the Commonwealth of Dominica. We look forward to other initiatives that will help promote sound waste management on the island of Dominica.
While the plastic ban is definitely a positive for us, we as a people must continue to be cognizant of how we dispose of our waste and always seek to reduce, reuse, and recycle.
You see that, right? Okay. So, bottom of the story is, guess what? Plastic is bad. Say it with me, ministers. Plastic is bad. Yes. So how about we implement the ban ASAP instead of studying it? We don't need to study anything anymore, ministers, government. We don't need to. It's a no-brainer. Plastic, bad, environment. Stop plastic from coming to the island. Haha, how about that? Anyway, in some other news, with the recent developments in government and the support being withdrawn from this current government, the Leona Marlin II cabinet, it got me thinking on election time, because there might be a possibility of elections coming again if the parties in government right now can't come together and form a new bloc or form a new majority of 8 or more members of parliament. So I got to thinking on campaign promises. You know, these parliamentarians and these ministers that are there now had to, once upon a time come to you, the viewer, and beg for your vote or ask for your vote or pay. Sorry, no, TBO doesn't watch me. It was a joke. TBO, I was joking. Please. Okay. Here is a very interesting video I found, and I want to share it with you. Take a look.
Which party is divided the mountain with the Dutch? Which party is divided the Dutch side from the French side with a container? Which parties ask you to choose a side or get pushed aside?
Because say what you want. This merger was necessary in a time such as this. This is no election where we're just going to continue the regular campaign. This merger needed to balance that those who have to offer. This country
You're going to go on what you hear or what somebody said you could do, and you're going to do what you saw happen already. You know who put a bridge there. You know how these hotels get here. You know how this place was brought to life. Let's be honest. You can't go on he said, she said, go on the visual, go on what you see.
This is a true team, a coming together of the Democratic Party and the United People's Party. Not for our own political gain, but for the love of St. Martin and for the love of our people. That's why we came together. And they want to say that because we've done that, we did something wrong. Well, there's an old African proverb that says, if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, go together. I want to go far with you, St. Martin. I want to go far with these candidates. I want to make St. Martin bigger and better than it has ever been before.
Please do not ask for anything for the next few weeks, please. Do not ask for anything for the next 2 weeks. Just hold on. Wait for the 26th. Let us win this election, and then we're going to help not only you, but we're going to help all of the people of St. Martin. Not just before the election, but after the election, because after the election, it is not called vote for you. It is called helping the people of St. Martin, and I'm going to tell you now, we will help all the people. Hear me out. All the people, whatever color, whatever creed you live on St. Martin, we are going to help you, the people of St. Martin.
I like videos. They don't lie. All right. Late Night Show with Andrew Dick. Welcome. We have a good show for you. Let us begin. It's weekend, people. It's weekend. That is it for the Late Night Show. Thank you so much for watching. Until tomorrow. This is what we call extended late night, boy. You're getting too much late night. Too much dick. Pause. Bye.